Surrounded by snowy peaks that reach almost down to the city streets, Almaty provides a metropolitan haven amidst a real winter wonderland. The proximity of such a vibrant modern city to naturally snow-covered mountains creates a perfect setting for both an intimate and a responsibly scaled Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games concert, keeping it real. Almaty 2022 will be one of the most compact Winter Games in the last 30 years. All events are based either in the city zone or the mountain zone. 70% of the venues are already built, none will be more than a 30-kilometer radius from the Olympic Village. The city zone is comprised of the Olympic City, the Central Cluster and the Suncar Precinct. The Olympic City will be a newly developed district in the city's northeast and will be home to the 4,150-bed Almaty Olympic Village, the MPC IBC and the 5,500-room Almaty Media Village and 2 Olympic family hotels. Olympic City will also include the 12,000-seat Almaty Olympic Arena, which will host figure skating and short track during the Winter Games. Just 2 kilometers from the Olympic City, construction has already started on the 3,000-seat curling arena. The Suncar Precinct is anchored by the existing iconic 9,000-seat ski jumping venue and the existing skiing center for the Nordic combined events. This precinct will also include a new Suncar sliding center should Almaty be awarded the Winter Games. The Central Cluster will be home to the existing Central Stadium, which will be roofed and extended to 35,000 seats for the opening and closing ceremonies, and the existing Milan Sholok Sports Palace, which will have a capacity of 6,600 seats for the 2022 Winter Games and will host women's and men's preliminary ice hockey matches and Paralympic ice sledge hockey. Finally, the 12,000-seat Ice Palace, which is currently under construction for the 2017 Winter Universiade, will serve as the main ice hockey venue. The mountain zone, literally next to the city zone, is divided into 3 clusters: Medeu, Tabagan and Akbulat. The world-famous Medeu skating oval, the heart of the Medeu cluster, sits at 1,700 meters above sea level, and for the 2022 Winter Games, it will be covered with a roof and upgraded to an ultra-modern 6,000-seat Olympic oval. Given the altitude difference of more than 800 meters, Almaty 2022 proposes an additional Medeu Olympic Village. The Tabagan cluster will host some snowboard and freestyle events, as well as all alpine skiing events. Tabagan Resort, site of many international freestyle events in the past, will be upgraded to host the halfpipe, aerials and moguls events. All alpine skiing events will be staged at Almaty Mountain, a perfect setting offering an 1,100-meter vertical drop and ideal conditions to run all speed and technical events in one combined stadium finish zone. This location offers not only ideal topographical conditions with its massive snow and iconic mountain, but also offers a beautiful view of the city from the 3,000-meter downhill start. Almaty will turn into a spectacular all-year mountain resort. The Akbulat cluster will be home to the existing Nordic arena for the biathlon and cross-country venues, as well as some snowboard and freestyle events to be staged in the existing newly built Akbulat ski resort. As the site is located at 1,440 meters above sea level, Almaty 2022 proposes a 3rd Olympic village, the Akbulat Olympic Village. Back in the city, Almaty offers an array of lodgings within minutes of all Olympic venues. From the finest hotels like the Ritz-Carlton, the Royal Tulip and the Intercontinental, to private residences and smaller hotels. From the finest chef's cuisine to a delightful local dish, food and accommodations in Almaty can match any taste and budget. Getting to and around Almaty is no problem with the Almaty International Airport and our rapid transit metro system. With all venues within 30 kilometers of the Olympic City, 9 out of 13 venues already existing, and no significant transport build needed, Almaty 2022 is truly plug and play. Almaty 2022 is determined to provide the Olympic movement an extraordinary new vision for the Winter Games, keeping it intimate, keeping it affordable, keeping it sustainable, keeping it green, keeping it fun, Almaty 2022, keeping it real.